Hello everybody, Ace here, giving it to you straight with day 57 of the Video Log Challenge, and today I wanted to talk to you all about what to expect entering this next season starting in 2021. Now, today's the event date. Apparently all the energy is going crazy on the planet, everything. Regardless, we're still human beings. We're still moving forward. The world's not ending. We still got things to do. We still got our Akashic records to accomplish. Therefore, what is there to expect moving into 2021 and into this new season of consciousness evolution, especially with those choosing to walk the path of being human in order to raise their consciousness to the fifth dimension and create all of the abundance and live in bliss and peace and love. So what does this next season look like? And in reality, every time we move into a new season, there's always going to be a refractory period. There's always going to be a period of gaining comfort again, with new routine, with new opportunities, with new life systems, and this takes work. And as humans, like I've said before, as human beings that we try to conserve as much energy as possible, in reality, when we go into a new season, right? When we go into a new season, we have to then start expending more energy than we're used to, and this often finds us lethargic and overwhelmed. And when we're having to learn something new, we're having to use new faculties, we're having to work our bodies in different ways, and this can cause stress. And what I'm trying to make this video the point of is, let's move into this next season of human existence, this next season of human civilization, this next season in our lives without stress, without all those old programs and narratives that, oh, it's going to be hard and it's going to be this. Yes, it's going to be uncomfortable. Yes, there's going to be work. Yes, there's going to be, it's going to take some time getting used to. There's going to be new things we have to learn. There's going to be new ways we have to be. There's going to be new languages we're going to have to speak. So every time there's change, there's uncomfortable, but on the other side of uncomfortable is freedom through discipline, right? And so if we can continue to stay positive-minded about this next season, then we'll be able to embrace it and not let it run us. Because that's what I kind of see this whole 5D shift is. This whole 5D shift idea, in reality, it's an interpersonal transformation that takes us from worrying externally and focusing internally than to create flow in our life. And we have to embody that moving into 2021, moving into this next season, moving into the age of Aquarius. We have to embody that. We have to embody the person we want to become. We have to embody the opportunities we want to be presented with, the people we want to be around. We need to embody all that with our actions, our decisions, our choices, what we think about, what are we saying, how are we talking to ourselves. All these things are going to set us up for this next season, but this next season is going to be just as tumultuous as this last season was, because life on this planet is tumultuous. That's the point of being informed. But when you start to remember who you are, what you are, and why you are here, being the immortal God fractal in a human body, having a human third density experience, and ascending with this planet, it's going to be a little crazy. There's going to be a lot of people still sleeping. There's going to be a lot of people just waking up. And if you don't remember when you just woke up, or when you just started finding out about all the corruption and all of the pain and suffering that's been caused by other humans through choices over the last 100,000, 2,000 years, however you want to look at it, then you can start seeing that there's still going to be chaos externally, and you're not going to be able to stop it. All you can do is navigate it. And the best way to navigate chaos in the external is to get your house clean, to get your side of the street clear, to get your temple in a place to where when that chaos comes, you just ebb and flow with it. And you're not all bogged down, getting hit in the face with it all. You're bobbing and weaving, right? Because we're still light warriors, and we still need to continue to be light warriors, but we need to put down our shields and our swords, and we need to pick up love and light. We need to pick up compassion and understanding and empathy. And that's what this next season really consists of, is can you be more compassionate to yourself? Can you have more empathy for yourself? Can you listen to yourself more? Can you trust yourself more? Can you love yourself more? Care for yourself, accept yourself, become more aware. That's all 5D is. It's the interpersonal movement towards Christ consciousness. I kind of got this idea today. I think I was talking to my friend. I may have been on a video. I don't remember. But I thought, what if all 5D was an interpersonal dive towards unity consciousness, right? Where everyone's looking to 5D at all the collective and all this amazing stuff that's going to happen, which it will. But in reality, the only way that can happen externally is if we go within and heal all of our trauma, because then if we heal our trauma, we're doing it for the collective. That's service to others through service to self, which I was talking about in my 2 or 3 videos ago, right? And so you have service to self, service to others being the same side, two sides of the same coin. So you start to serve yourself more. That means that you're able to serve others more, which in reality, all it is to teach other people and to guide other people, because that's all we can do to help them heal themselves. And then once we get enough humans, just like we got enough humans to awaken, now we'll get enough humans to 5D, to where they heal their temple, and now they're fulfilling their Akashic record as they're truly serving humanity. You get enough humans, that 100th monkey theory, right? You get enough humans to be on 5D, that's when we'll start moving to 6D. And to me, what 6D is exactly what I just explained, is when you heal your temple, you heal your trauma, you move past all your crap that's no longer serving you, to the point where you're really not needing or wanting for much, because you have all the abundance, you're fulfilling your destiny, you're fulfilled in your life, in your relationships, you're clean, you're healthy. And what's next? Christ consciousness, where we truly are one, capital O-N-E. And that to me is this path of being human, is the path to 5D through to 6D, to where we actually unify humanity. We're not going to be able to unify really humanity yet in 5D, because it's really a service to self. 5D path is a service to self so that we can serve others, which means we need to be focused on ourselves to heal. And in order to do that, we really need to work through all of our stuff. I mean, we can unify, but in reality, we're not going to be able to unify until we can start forgiving others for being where they are on their journeys. And we can only do that until we really forgive ourselves. And that takes healing. And so I believe that to move into Christ consciousness, and that's what we're going to be moving towards in this next season. So we're entering a new season of 5D, right? Where the choice to go into the 5th dimension is there. You just got to walk the path of being human. You got to do the right work at the right time. And then you have access to the living kingdom, which is to me the 5D. And from there, you start fulfilling your purpose. You start serving humanity as you continue to heal yourself. And then you bring in enough light to where you raise your frequency another level to 6D. And that's when we start to try to unify the entire world together. It's all these collectives. We no longer really, we'll start to edge away from governments. We'll start to edge away from borders. We'll start to unify. We're going to unify in 5D. We'll have a one world banking system that's under blockchain, so it can't be manipulated or cheated. We'll have a one world currency, because there's no point to have multiple currencies that people can manipulate. We'll have things like that. And then I have a feeling we're going to have more councils, to get Earth used to having councils to kind of govern in a way. It's not really governing, it's just oversight to make sure that everything's being done to the best of its ability, right? And I think that's what we're going to be moving to in 6D, is going to be that one world order in a way, where it's not the new world order, crazy, we're all oppressed and we're all being fed upon. And no, where you look at other planets, if you've done the research and you believe in that stuff and it resonates, other planets, they usually have councils, and they don't need police, they don't need government, they don't need laws, they don't need that stuff, because when you're at least a 6 density thought process and a unity consciousness, you don't really think about yourself, because it's not about you, you're all one. And that's when it becomes more of like a hive mentality type race, where we're all individuals, but collectively we're all focused on trying to serve the whole. But it takes this path of being human and going through all of your individual stuff to get to that point. And that's the next season we're moving into, is just continuing to do more of this work, continuing to heal, continuing, more humans continuing to wake up, more humans continuing to learn the truth. And so it's going to be messy, but that's what we get to look forward to, and it's going to be beautiful. And it's going to be super exciting. I'm super pumped about it. And I'm very proud of all of you, because again, you're doing the work, whether you think you're doing the work or not, because that's part of the work, is actually giving yourself credit where credit's due. But even if you think you're not doing the work, you're doing the work. It is inevitable to be a human being on this planet right now and not be doing the work, because as a body that you're in charge of, you're not this body, but you're in charge of this body. You're helping this body ascend. This body's changing, it's ascending, it's bringing in more light, and you're doing that with it. And you're going through the process, and you're feeling the emotions, and you're transmuting for the collective, whether you believe it or not. That's why there's really nothing else to figure out. There really is just to be, so that we can then do, and then trust what we're doing and being about, so that we can believe, and then we don't have to worry about anything. And then we know that whatever we're feeling is okay, whatever we're doing is okay, however it is okay, because it's part of the journey, it's part of the process, and it's perfect. And that is where bliss and freedom really comes from. So if you've seen what you like, if you liked what you've seen and heard today, hit that like button. If you want to join the army of energy, hit that subscribe button. If you want to hit me up on Gmail, hit me up at damahwolf@gmail.com. If you want to donate to my work, I would be so grateful. I have my donation links below. I'm on about 6.5 weeks into DURT. I finished HemiSync. I'm 6.5 weeks into DURT, and yesterday was the first night I realized that I no longer have inflammation. It's completely gone. All my inflammation's gone. Not my scar tissue. I'm still working through the scar tissue and that stuff, but I don't have to drink my fascia blaster drink anymore, because I think my inflammation's really, really down. I think my fascia is super supple now. And I might have just healed my fibromyalgia, but I'm not sure. But if you're in a lot of pain and you're inflamed all the time, you should try DURT. I mean, it's a game changer. So I hope that you gain a little bit more clarity on your path today. I hope you get a little bit further on your journey. I hope you can bring a little bit more love into your heart, so that you can embrace this next season of our existence, which is going to be just as difficult as the last one. But the only thing that's going to be different is you. The only thing that's going to be different is me. The only thing that's going to be different is literally everything about this season. So don't compare last season to this. Embrace it for what it is. Be, do, trust, believe, and set yourself free. I'm so grateful to all of you. I love all of you. I'll see you at the same time tomorrow. Take care. Goodbye.